All right, so with the axing of Nzimande today as Minister of Higher Education, the spotlight falling back on the fees must fall student movement. Students said that Nzimande had failed them after he gave the go-ahead for universities to increase fees, provided they did not exceed 8%. Former Home Affairs Minister Hlengiwe Mkhize will now have to answer to the students' demands for free education. That call continues. Fees must fall activist Busisiwe Seabe joins us on the line. Thank you for being with us, Busisiwe. So is this good riddance, or do you actually believe that Nzimande was sympathetic to your cause, even though zero fee increases or free education had not yet been achieved?
Thank you very much for the invitation. Firstly, it would be a dream for us to even assume that, former Minister Nzimande was, in fact, in support of the call for free quality decolonization. His removal from that post and from the position of minister comes to great excitement from the Fees Must Fall movement and from us as students, because one of the demands that we had made to the state was that we no longer wanted him to be the Minister of Higher Education. So we welcome his removal with open arms, and we're very excited about the possibilities that it brings.
What about Hlengiwe Mkhize, the new minister?
I mean, at this point in time, she has worked in the Department of Higher Education before, when we look back to 2011, and we're hoping that she has learned a lot from her position as Deputy Minister at that time, and we hope that she'll be able to take a lot of the things that she's learned from that position in order to advance and to actually give us what we're calling for, which is free quality decolonized education. What we are hoping for is that she does a better job than she did at Home Affairs, since she had been there for 6 months after Melusi Kigaba. But we highly doubt that she, even herself, will be able to give us what we've been calling for. We understand and we know that the prerogative for the deliverance of free quality decolonized education is at the helm of the president, and only the president can deliver. At this point in time, all this is, and this reshuffle is essentially us playing into the politics of the ANC and the factions within the ANC, because we're well aware of the fact that Professor Hlengiwe is in the faction of Zuma, and that is the same faction that Zuma himself is advocating for. So we assume and we believe with a large intent that the announcement for free quality decolonized education will come subject to us as young people supporting Zuma, which is something that we reject, because as students we have mentioned and will continue to reiterate, we do not care about the party politics of the ANC. All we want is free quality decolonized education.
Okay, so you don't care where it comes from and if it's designed to raise any particular faction. The question is, how much can she do? You're heading into exams. We don't know what the fee increase will be next year. The president has not yet released that report into fee-free education. Will we see protests next year as a result of all of this?
Next year is a bit too far. You will see a protest tomorrow. As a matter of fact, there is one that is scheduled that will be taking place in Pretoria tomorrow, that students in Gauteng specifically will be attending to. And this is just to reiterate the fact that regardless of the changing of the Minister of Higher Education, we want free quality decolonized education. It is absolutely unacceptable that when you look at President Zuma and when you look at Ramaphosa as well, they received this report in June, and then they received the finalized report over 3 weeks ago. The fact that they haven't released it publicly is also something that is fueling the protest that's going to happen tomorrow. And our demands are very simple with regards to the protest action that's going to be taking place tomorrow. We demand that the immediate demand that presidency outside of the new appointed minister.
Okay, Busisiwe Seabe, we're going to leave it there. That line, very bad, but she got her point across, saying that protests will happen tomorrow. So still a big push for fee-free education, and the new minister taking over from Nzimande, Hlengiwe Mkhize, has a lot on her plate.